Hi, in this episode, we're talking about how to rotate logs. Of course, logs are something that grow over time. The longer your system is active, the more events are actually logged. So your log files will grow in time. So as not to overwhelm a single log file, there's a service that automatically rotates your log files. This is called the logrotate service. Now, its configuration can be found inside etc logrotate.conf. And in there, you'll find certain options like how often your logs will be rotated, how many old logs to keep, and whether or not to compress your logs. Now, this all will decide how many logs or weeks of backlogs you'll have for certain services. Again, this promotes organization as certain logs based on a time period are rotated out and backlogs are kept so you can actually view logs only for certain time periods. In the upcoming lab, we're going to show how to use the logrotate service and understand it so you can see or understand how logs are rotated within a Linux system. Please join us in this next lab. In this episode, we're going to talk about the logrotate service. The ability to rotate your logs is extremely important as, of course, log files fill up fairly quickly, and to have some sort of structure, hierarchy, or organization, there's a service called logrotate that takes log files and replaces them with newer log files at specific given intervals. And what happens to the old log files? Well, those files are simply backlogged and kept for, a certain number of weeks. So the logrotate service defines all of these rules that dictate log rotation. Now, you can take a look at the rules inside the file, and I'm going to open it using vi etc logrotate.conf. Here we can see, how often the log files will rotate and how many weeks of backlogs are going to be used. So this is saying basically 4 weeks of backlogs will be kept, after which older files will simply be replaced by newer files, and the files are rotating every week. This is saying, are we going to create empty files after rotating new ones? And over here it says create, and the suffix for the rotated date file is using the date formatting. And of course, you can have the ability to compress your log files in order to conserve the disk space. And it says any other information should be included from logrotate.d. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that directory as well. So I'm going to say cd etc logrotate.d, and here you can see all these specific services have their own rotation schedule, and it's going to be pulled in to the logrotate service, and these specific logs will follow their own rotation schedule. So that concludes this episode. I hope you've learned something about the logrotate service. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.